Again, a warm good afternoon. In this video, we are going to see Article 9, probationary period. Article 9 is composed of 7 distinct paragraphs. Correct? 7 paragraphs. Let's start. Paragraph number 1. The employer may appoint the worker under a probationary period not exceeding 6 months from the date of commencement of work. So I believe the Emirates cabin crew probationary period is 6 months as well, but by law in the United Arab Emirates, a worker probationary period should not exceed the 6 months from the date of commencement of work, and I believe commencement of work is the first day of work introduced in the formal contract between the employer and the worker. Let's continue. The employer may terminate the service of the worker during this period after notifying the worker of the same in writing 14 days at least before the date specified for the termination of service. So let's say I was able to land the golden call. After all, I was able to receive my golden flight to Dubai. And during the training period, the 7.5 weeks training period of the initial training period of the Emirates cabin crew, the company, let's say the aviation college instructors determined that Konstantinos is not a good fit for the company because he's not able to learn efficiently and quickly the instructed material. So in this occasion, the employer, in my example, the Emirates Aviation Group, will introduce a letter identifying that Mr. Konstantino, you are a probation period will end in, your probation period end in the same time your employment in the Emirates Aviation Group will conclude in a period of 14 days, because of A, B, C, and D, because of these reasons. Again, the first paragraph of Article 9 introduces that an employer an employer in the United Arab Emirates may have a probation period of up to 6 months for each and every of his new workers. And during the particular probation period, the employer may terminate the contract with a notice of 14 days. Let's continue. Paragraph 2. It is not permissible to appoint a worker under probationary period more than once at one employer, and if the worker successfully passes the probationary period and continues to work, the contract shall become valid according to the agreed terms. This period shall be counted within the terms of service. In essence, by law, the Emirates cabin crew employment contract let me define it otherwise. As I know, the Emirates cabin crew, at least the first contract of each and every Emirates cabin crew is 3 years long. So the particular 3 years also include the probationary period of each and every cabin crew. Because by law, as we see in Article 9, probationary period, paragraph 2, if the worker successfully passes the probationary period and continues to work for the company, for the employer, the contract shall become valid according to the agreed terms, the terms of the contract. This period shall be continued this period shall be counted within the term of service. So the probational, in essence, the paragraph number 2 says that the probationary period is part of the overall contract period. And let's say again, it is not permissible to appoint a worker under probationary period more than once at one employer. So if a person, let's say, if I am able to land the golden call, but I fail, I believe the particular line of paragraph 2 says the following: if a worker if a successful candidate is able to is able to attend the Emirates Aviation College, but for a particular reason is not able to complete the aviation college syllabus training, then he will not be able to repeat for a second time in the same contract the same probationary period. That means if the particular newly recruited worker is not able to complete the probationary period stated on the contract, then his or her employment with Emirates Aviation Group will be terminated. Let's continue. Paragraph number 3.